It's the big story hitting home statewide tonight. Teachers asking for a bump in pay after Governor Ducey shells out major money in the form of raises to his own staffers. ABC 15's Cameron Polam joining us live tonight from the state capitol. And Cameron, this raises an even bigger question here.
Yeah, Steve, it really comes down to one question. How important is education to state leaders? In the past, they've called it a top priority, but tonight, many teachers are now questioning that commitment.
You have a lot of good educators now that are hitting those crossroads and are making decisions to maybe get out of education.
John Braden comes from a long line of teachers.
I taught for 14 years. My dad's was an educator for 43.
But 3 years ago, he stepped away from his calling because it became just too difficult to make ends meet.
The misconceptions that you're only working 9 months out of the year. Most teachers that I worked with had to get jobs in the summer. They also took on clubs, coaching, whatever extra they could do.
Braden says many times those extra jobs aren't enough. He says his final year as a teacher came to an end when he was asked to take a 10% pay cut.
How do you expect to keep educators in education?
Let's pay teachers respectable wages and salaries so they'll stay in the state.
Arizona Education President Joe Thomas says the renewed outrage comes after a study by the Arizona Republic showed Governor Doug Ducey gave 44 of his staffers raises of up to 20% over the last 2 years, while approving only a 1% raise for teachers this year.
And so what we're advocating is that the governor do what he did for his own inner circle, and he give 20% raises to teachers.
As for Braden, now a financial advisor, he says the decision for all should be simple.
I think people really need to sit down and kind of ask themselves, who do I want teaching my kids? Do I want the best, or am I okay with fair?
Now, the governor's office says the Arizona Republic's analysis of those additional raises failed to account for promotions and added responsibilities. Now, we reached out to his office for comments in regard to the pleas from those teachers, but have not heard back. But we do want to point out he is in the UK at this moment. Outside the Capitol, I'm Cameron Polam, ABC 15, Arizona.